Mothersuckers, welcome to another episode of MODASUCKA Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Blackson. And of course, I'm here with the one and only...
Hey, it's Chinese best friend.
How you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling good, Mike. This is the second time we shot a podcast this early. It's mostly like dark already outside.
Oh, that's right. It's daytime outside.
Yeah, what's going on?
Why you don't feel funny in the daytime?
Mike, nobody thinks I'm funny.
You
I
funny.
think you're the only person in the world.
Nah, you
Thanks.
funny. No, you funny, for real.
Mike, no one thinks I'm funny.
I do.
Thanks, Michael Blackson.
Your Chinese baby mother thinks you're funny. Well, she's not Chinese. She's Hungarian, but
Yeah.
she has a Chinese baby, so she's your Chinese baby mother.
Yeah,
That's
Chinese
funny.
baby thinks he's funny. He's following our...
Everybody think you're funny, man. Don't underestimate your comedic skills, Chinese best friend.
Mike, you're the only person in the world think I'm funny.
You're natural, man. Don't worry about it. Fuck what everybody think, Chinese best friend.
Yeah, that's why I stopped
Just
listening.
stay Chinese, even though you're not Chinese.
Mike, I'm 35% Chinese. I did my DNA test.
And what is the other 65?
I'm 1% from England.
You have British in you,
Yeah.
but I never see you drink a fucking cup of tea in your life.
Matter
and
of fact, after I got my DNA test last week, I've been drinking relaxing tea every night.
That's all they do in England is drink a cup of tea.
Yeah.
I just want a cup of tea. I just want a cup of tea.
Yeah, would you like a drink? No, tea will be nice, please.
So what else are you? What's the other 64%?
A small town in the Philippines, Cebu. Yeah,
What percentage is that?
that one is about 65%. Yeah, it was
So
pretty good.
somebody owe you a percentage because you're 101%, my nigga. I'm not stupid. 65%, 1% European, 35% Chinese. You're 101 type of nigga.
That's 101.
You're 101%. You're not an average nigga, Chinese best friend.
35, 45, 50. Oh.
35, 65, and 1. What fucking public school did you go to? That's 101.
Yeah, it wasn't accredited. Yeah, it's
It's okay, man.
20. Only like 2% became successful.
I haven't dumped mine yet, but by the way I look, I'm
That would be Mike.
99.
You will find out who your cousins, maybe your sons that you didn't know about. I
From
swear
Tik-
to God, I think my dad have a son. A daughter that. I mean, there's 8 of us. Well, there's 9 after my dad had another baby somewhere else. But there's a girl, anonymous, that a match with my DNA.
So when you get a DNA, you can find other matches that match with you?
Oh, it's straight up. They shoot their pictures, photos.
Even if you don't have the same mother, it doesn't matter?
No, it's the strain. It's crazy.
For real?
Yeah, you should do it, but I don't know. You're gonna owe more child support.
From looking at me, what you think my percentages are? Don't be a smart ass Chinese best friend. Don't get the black people to fuck you up this week.
No. I think you're probably 35% English.
The fuck you mean English?
I mean, you have the jawline of your Versace model. Yeah, 35% English.
This jawline's from Africa, my nigga. There's no
Is it from biting a lot of coconut?
chewing a lot of. I chew a lot of bones in my like when I eat chicken meat. I chew the bones. It's from chewing a lot of strong things that I should not be chewing. Well, things you see, America, y'all don't chew bones. Y'all don't chew certain things. We chew a lot of things. That's how our teeth are stronger back home. We don't. Dentist is not priority because we don't. Our teeth don't fall out. Y'all the crackheads, motherfuckers that lose your teeth in America. We don't lose our teeth. So my jawbones are hereditary. They're African jawbones. Chinese best friend. I'm guarantee you, I'm 100, maybe 99.9% West African. If it's anything, I mean, I might be 6% Ebonics. That's about it, my nigga.
What's Ebonics? Is it a small country?
No, it's probably like a little bit of.
I think you have a Jamaican on you.
That's possible.
Based on your hair.
Yeah, but they all the original in Africa. Jamaicans, all the Caribbeans, all original in Africa. So I'm 100% from the continent of Africa. There's no European in me at all. It's not in my credit. It's not in my dick size. It's not in nothing, okay?
Well, maybe in your credit now, because your credit pretty high.
What's my credit score?
The last time I checked for you, it was like, it was like 675. That's pretty good for an African man, right? I don't know. I only know one person.
Positive or is it negative 6?
That's pretty good.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, you could get a car loan instead of a regular person at 25% interest. You could get one for at least 6 or 7%. That's pretty good.
That's not bad. Appreciate that. Yeah. Thanks for cleaning up my credit.
Yeah, we should go get you a new car. But the problem is you don't have parking space. You already have 3.
Okay. All right, fuck it, man. Talking about credit and talking about kids.
Yeah.
Let's bring our first guest to the show. This nigga has been playing my 250-pound son for about 250 days now.
Wow.
Yes, he's been my 250-pound son. Let's find out the whole truth. Let's find out where this nigga came from. Let's see his whole story.
Is it a DNA match?
Ain't no DNA. I ain't take no DNA. I'm scared to take a DNA because he might really be my real son. But we're gonna find out about his real life. He has besides being called a 250-pound son, just like I call you Chinese best friend, but you're not really Chinese.
I'm 35%.
35%. I call this nigga my 250-pound son, but this nigga not really my fucking 250-pound son.
I can't wait to meet him.
I don't have nothing 250 pounds in my blood, okay?
What's your weight, Michael Blackson?
With or without my dick?
I don't know. Without.
Without my dick, I'm about 80 pounds. With dick, 175 pounds. I'm more dick for the ladies that want to know. Call my name Mike the Dick. That's my nickname. But, ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, my 250-pound son, NDO CHAMP is in the building.
NDO CHAMP! Holy crap!
What's up, son?
Hey, nice to finally meet you, sir.
Hey, how you been, bro? He don't have, he ran out. He don't have, he can't. What's up, Pop? No shirts fits him, man.
No shirt fits him?
Yeah, since he came out the womb, he's been chest out.
Wow.
This guy was so strong as a baby, he walked out his mother's pussy. That's how he just, the doctor didn't even say push. He just come here, the like nigga that. Just walked out. He came out walking out the coochie, and then when he was old enough to suck titties, he just grabbed the titties and started sucking his mother titties with no permission.
My goodness, you guys, you don't need a DNA test. This is 100% match.
Yeah, that's my pop, man, from Liberia.
Yeah. Holy crap! Look at the hair.
But I think, most Africans, we just really, really all look almost alike, especially Western Africans.
Facts.
Even you go from Nigeria to Ghana to Liberia to Senegal, we could all be brothers, man. We all, when I was in Africa, I was in Ghana, I looked outside, I'm like, damn, we can't be racist because we all look the fuck alike. It ain't no light skin, dark skin. In Ghana, we all between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. dark.
Wow.
Liberians have a little bit of, cause Liberia, Liberia is like where the slaves went back to when they released, the Muslim settled went to Liberia. That's why Liberia is like a,
colonized by America.
Yeah, colonized by America.
Yeah, basically like America, like a little America.
It's like the American version of Africa is Liberia, But don't get it wrong, they still have their own dialects. But most of those who came back from when the slaves were released to go back to wherever, those that went back had no language. They just spoke their own English.
Really?
So they were called the conquer people, right?
They were conquer people, yeah.
The conquer because they didn't have their own dialects. They didn't have. Because Liberia has at least about 15.
Yeah, we got 16 tribes.
16 tribes, You got the Bassa, Loma, Gisi, Pele. Some Mandingo people there too, right?
Yeah, Mandingo. I'm Crew.
Crew.
And Gio.
So, all right. So, he's Crew and Gio. So, Liberia, is where I spent most of my, African life was in Liberia. In fact, we're going to take this moment. We're going to speak Liberian English. And I guarantee you none of y'all niggas going to understand. My man, how you been, yo?
I'm all right, bro.
I know that man already. Been crazy here. The whole country like that. The people here, America put crazy.
The men crazy, man.
They can't hear. We kind of country. We work hard.
Yeah.
All our people want to do some money there back to home.
Yeah, anytime when you send money, the men be calling you, my man. I need more money, my man.
More money. The project that other one.
And the men got more money than us.
It's not easy.
It's hot out there, man.
It's hot down there, but you know what?
We still gotta keep moving.
We gotta keep moving, and that's what keep us blessing because you know we bless all the people there, back home there,
we bless
and the
them
old man
too.
there over there, the grandpa, everybody there. And our country is suffering right now, but you know they're gonna get things back together in the name of the Lord. Whole thing, one thing. Do you understand the fucking thing we said, my nigga?
All I understand is money, and Motombo.
Right, Liberians got their own English, you know.
Swag, yeah.
So Liberians you'll find some Liberians that are much like really light skinned, like almost your complexion or your complexion.
Yeah.
And then because you know, like I said, a lot of the slaves that came back, a lot of them became mixed. You know, the white man fucked a few of our women and sent over some light skinned kids back to Liberia. You know, and then it triggered down to like brown or whatever. But Ghana is like really like strictly midnight. He's more like, if you look at his complexion, he's like a 9 p.m. I'm like 11:59 p.m.
Yeah, I can see.
You know, but in all, the most important thing about him coming on the show today is just another African, another foreigner coming from another place and coming and making a name for himself in the hardest country it is to break through.
Wow.
Because as far as I'm concerned, and anybody could make their doubts all they want, but the world do not look at you as a star unless you make it in America.
Facts.
Believe it or not, I don't care what anybody want to say. Everything is based on the United States of America. You go to Ghana, they want dollars. Okay, you go to Nigeria, they want dollars. You go to Liberia, dollars. All about the dollars. All about America. The American economy is what controls this world. So, if you make it in America, you can pretty much make it anywhere. So it isn't a guy that's up and rising. You know, came from Liberia. You know, just like me, came from West Africa and came out here and made something for ourselves. You know, and this is. When you was a kid, you never thought that you'll, be popping on social media and getting your face on every places, right? But what was your dream of coming to America? What did you have in mind?
Shit, damn. Man, my dream coming to America.
How old were you when you came to the States?
When I was 16.
Okay, you came 16. Okay.
So my dream was to come, play soccer and just,
How was soccer? Was you good at all?
Man, I was one of the best player on the team. Like,
are you serious?
Yeah, I was like a crazy defender. Like, if I played, like, I used to train, I used to overtrain just to the point that my team can't lose, you feel me? So when I came here, I settled in Brooklyn, so it wasn't no soccer field in Brooklyn. So it was just like a straight hood. It's like leaving for Liberia from the war zone and coming to another war zone. So it wasn't like focusing on soccer no more. It's like, I'm focused on to survive.
Yeah, you gotta survive.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I gotta worry about what clothes to wear, the school. It was all about basketball at that time. So I had to transition from soccer to basketball.
Basketball, nigga, you like 5'5", motherfucker.
Yeah, but that's what we played. We was in Brooklyn. But we even had a chance to do that because it's like catching up. Because I came from a 10-year civil war.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I was just getting back, into society, like from running from one place to another place, schools getting burned down, whatever house I go to getting burned down, the rebel taking over the country.
Wow.
So now to finally survive from there and come to America, be like, wow, I made it. Like, let me focus on my education. Let me focus on going to school. Let me focus on where I left off and take off. So now coming to Brooklyn, it's like, damn, it's another war. Like, you look across the street, you see the church, you see the corner store, you see prostitution, you see crackhead, you see drug dealer, you see kids in the middle of the street playing basketball. You're like, wow, I'm right back in the war zone. But it's a different type of war. You know what I mean? So even when I started school, I had so many fights, I don't even know what I'm fighting for.
Wow.
Because, when I came, people that know my grandfather would bring clothes in a garbage bag and give it to my grandfather. Like, yo, I heard your grandkids is here from Africa.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? They're from the war, so whatever we give them, they should be happy with it. So take this little clothes my kids wear 2 years ago, put this on your feet and go to school with it. So now I'm in a Crip neighborhood. Wearing all red. So now you got 10 Crips coming at me like, yo, what's popping? What's cracking? Like, why you got this on? I'm like, what? So now when they touch me, it become a problem. So my grandfather be like, yo, you can't touch nobody because if you hit them by mistake, you getting deported. So it came to a point like I was over it. Either you become part of the neighborhood or you become that kid. They
Wow.
just don't,
That's the last time you wore a shirt was when you were 16 then.
Yeah, I never wore a shirt because I always get, it's always tear, you know what I mean? I always get into a fight and they would rip it off. So I'm like, I'm not buying no more shirt, man, you know? So that's how my life started. And my mom got scared. We moved to Newark, New Jersey.
Shit, that wasn't no goddamn walk in the park. Either Newark, New Jersey, Brick City,
Newark.
Definitely moved from New York to just coming south.
Worse.
Is bad, you know. So it was worse than Newark. Newark was worse.
It got worse.
Okay.
Like, so leaving Brooklyn, going to Newark, like, all right, my mom, like, okay, it's, you know what I mean, a single mother, 5 kids, you know what I mean, 5 years, a fifth, third grade education level in America with 5 kids. First year, living on our own. 1 bedroom, no bed, no TV.
Same story.
You know what I'm saying? I'm 17 years old, watching my mom go to work, working at the laundromat, making $75 a week, thinking it's something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Then finally got a job working on 34th Street in Manhattan at Macy, making like $750 an hour, and the rent is $800. Jeez. So now you 17 years old now. This 2001. I'm 17. I'm coming home. I can't even go to school and play sport. So my coaches be like, yo, you got the body. You can move. You fast. We need you on the football team, basketball team. I say, yo, I got to come home. I got to come home and take care of my brother and sister. You know what I'm saying? Watching my mom going through the struggle, it just drive me to the street like, yo, I'm going to go get it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And like you having a little sister going to the corner store and people on the block like, yo, hey, yo, come here, mom, whoa, whoa. You know what I mean? Saying nasty word. And I have to become part of the community to save my family and sacrifice my education level, you know what I mean, my sport, my career, my soccer. So now I put that energy I had on the soccer field into the streets. So
meaning like streets?
Yeah, street, like, you know what I mean? Like straight in the street, hustling, whatever come with the consequence, whatever come with it. So mom got mad. She's like, yo, listen, I can't have you around here. You know what I mean? You being too violent, you know what I mean? So you got to take that away from my house because I ain't want my sister, you know what I mean, my kids to go through what you going through. So I ain't on the street. Yeah, so
you're like the Cristiano Ronaldo. Anybody piss you off, you just kick him right in the leg and dick.
Chinese Blackson, what the fuck that has to do with anything?
Nah, you know, it was tough. Like, you know what I mean, at the age of 18, living on the street in a Bounty building, in stolen cars.
Because your mom did not want that.
She don't want that.
House.
You know what I mean?
Like that.
Like I'm thinking like
in Liberia, you be called what's the word they use for like
grown up boy?
Grown up boy. You already know.
Burn up boy. Grown up boy.
Grown up. Be your street boy. Disobedient. Just get out, go do your thing.
You playing Mala all day in the street, raw band. You playing Boskidi. You know what I'm saying? You drinking.
You
smoking tampe where you're beginning getting high.
You
know
smoke,
what I mean?
you get highs.
Yeah.
Like a hood nigga.
Yeah.
In Liberia, we call you grown up boy.
Yeah.
Get that damn grown up boy off here.
My man, grown up.
Go. You want to be grown up boy? Go lay on your own. Go lay on your damn own. Don't come back to the damn house. So
before you don't even come around here.
That's like Brento. Don't come back to the damn house. It's house, mom. I don't care what you call it. It's house to me. Pack your shit. Get out of my house.
Yeah. And I tell you, pop. Ted be pop.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
So that was, everybody go through the ups and downs.
Yeah.
My story is a little similar, but with me, my skinny ass was not going to the streets, motherfucker. Okay, I couldn't take a bullet or a punch. So I took my ass to Domino's Pizza, and I was selling pepperoni and sausage
on the streets.
Yeah.
Not on the fucking streets.
I tried to work it thing too. I did, you know what I mean?
You needed the fast money. You had like a whole,
But the thing that messed me up, Pop, like, is that when I first came from Brooklyn and I see my mom's situation, and I told my mom I'm gonna help her. So it's a Wendy's was right next to the house. So I would leave. I get off school at 2:45. I would run to the Wendy's and ask the lady for a job every day. Wow. I'm like, yo, man, I'm living with my mom. This is my first year in America. I got 2 brothers, 2 sisters. I'm the oldest. I just need a job. I could work from 3 to 8 and still go home, take care of my brother and sister, and put food on the table. You know what I mean? At least when I work, I could get 50% off, get a little Frosty, junior bacon, cheeseburger, egg. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Bring it home, help out so mom can't go through it. You know what I mean?
And
let it keep telling me, no. And I go there every day, Chad. Every day.
Wow.
Until somebody call out. Somebody came in. It was like a payday, right? Somebody came in on a Friday, pick up the check, left, and never came back. So the drive-through line was long. So I got there. I left school at 2:45, ran there. It took me 10 minutes, running, sweating. and she on the phone going off. So I'm just grilling her, right? I'm on her. I'm like, on her. So she got off the phone. I said, listen, man, I've been here like 6 times. You know what I'm saying? I live across the street. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I got 2 brothers, 2 sisters home, a single mom. She work out a Macy, $750 an hour every 2 weeks. The rent is $800. So if my mom made $750, the rent, we can't even get up with the rent. I ain't talking about food. So if I come here and work in 3-4 hours, I could still bring in like at least $250 every 2 weeks. You feel me? And so I could help mom with that $250. And the other 2 weeks, that could be little cosmetics for my sister, a little deodorant. You know what I mean? She getting older now. She like 12, 13. She go, you know what I mean? Go to the store, get some women's stuff. You feel me? The lady look at me, keep telling me no until somebody call out. And I was, face. I'm like, yo, is anybody sick? Anybody call out? You know what I mean? I really need this job. I'll go back to the street. Like, you know what I mean? Because Brooklyn, I don't want to put my mom through that stress. Okay? It's just us. No father. My father left me when I was 3 during the war. Like the war separated us. Yeah, you know what I mean? My side.
So it wasn't by choice. He didn't.
No. Because my father was a soccer player, a professional soccer player. But his uncle used to work in the government. So since he was on the list. Yeah, so say he was a professional soccer. So his uncle said, you'll play for the military team. So they sent my father to Morocco, all over the world to train, to play for the army. So 1990, when the war break out, since he was already in the army place, they're like, you know what, you're a soldier. You know what I mean? Your uncle is the top dog. We're going to give you a whole situation. We're going to give you like your own territory. We're going to give you like 10 women, guns, drugs, whatever you need for your people to take over to protect. So my father had to tell my mom, like, yo, you got to leave with your kids because the position they give me, I can't reprise it. So my mom had to dress like a crazy woman and take a couple of money my dad gave her and like, yo, listen, my soldiers could only cross you to this checkpoint. After that, you and the kids on your own. So my mom had to dress like a crazy woman before it took her to Hotel Africa World in Banja all the way in the bush. You know what I mean? Since then, I didn't see my pop until when I was in prison, he wrote me a letter that he alive. But like I was saying with Wendy's, so now it's no father, it's just mom. So the lady finally said, you know what, we saw she wearing shirt. She gave me the job. I work in there. 6 months later, I got a paycheck, going cash my paycheck in the middle of the hood. 2 officers pull up on me, white cops. Because now I have a dreadlocks, you know what I mean? I'm in the hood. You know what I'm saying? It's north. You know what I'm saying? I'm on Lyons Avenue. It's a chick. So Lyons Ave is like close, you know what I mean? It's one of the most dangerous area, but
that's
it's
in
the
the Weekwick section, right?
Yeah, it's like 1 block away from Weekwick. So I'm on Lyons and probably Chancellor.
Okay.
I'm coming down. But I'm going by Best Israel Hospital.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Lyons and Best Israel Hospital is right there, but it's a check cashing place there. A lot of time we ain't had none of that money. You know what I mean? You go to check out, you catch a check. So I'm going there, cop pull me, and yo, grab me, slam me on the cop car, bang! Yeah, yo, hold on, where the drugs at? Where the crack at? Where the guns at? I'm like, man, I want to be in the country 1 year and a half. So I speak in my Korokwa to the man. I said, my man, I want to be 1 year and a half. Look at my wallet. I got my green card, my social security, and my check in my wallet. I went right up the block. Call my, matter of fact, use the phone and call the job right now. They will tell you I work there. Oh, my man, you selling drugs? Where the drugs at? Bam. So the cop ran my name. Like, where you from? I said, I'm from Liberia. Oh, y'all some rebels. You know what I'm saying? Y'all some baby rebels, child stealer rebels. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come to this country to motivate our kids to be rebels selling drugs, all the murder. I said, damn, what Liberia did to that man? I said, man, put me in the car. He had a little bag of weed, threw it in the back seat. Oh, whoa, we found weed.
You got to be kidding me.
Bro, I was in jail for that. So now it's like 2 more days for my birthday because I'm born April 19th. So it's like 2 more days before April 19th. So I'm a juvenile. I'm 17. So when they take me to the county jail, they process me. You know what I mean? They lock me up, put me in there with murderers, drug dealer, all they picking their popping pill. You know what I'm saying? They're in there going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Going crazy. So 2 days later, I turned 18. So they're doing the roll count. They take me to the big county jail, which is Caldwell. This is where you go when you get sentenced. Like to the people that are doing 30, 40 years. I'm just 18. Wow. So my second year in America, I'm in a big jail. So my Oma looking for me now. It been 3 days, 4 days.
She ain't seen me.
She ain't seen me. She going crazy. Oh, my son. I killed my son. Call her, oh, so she met one of her friends. Tell her, I said, listen, your son, if anything, you call the police and find out your son name, boom, boom, they will probably tell you if you get locked up, whatever it is. God, what I did to my son ain't kind yet. They be high at it. But he said, no, my son whack. My son whack. The man ain't in the street. So on my call, they told my Oma where I was at. To my Oma where.
For those who listen, Oma means his mother.
My mom.
We call our mother Oma.
Yeah, my mother.
It's a Liberian phrase.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm going to be the interpreter. Okay?
Yeah, interpreter for that.
Okay.
Yeah, because I want to put in Liberian in a small.
Okay, he didn't want to put it in like he speak a little bit Liberian English, small. Okay,
small,
go ahead.
Small. So now the Oma came and found out I had a $300 bail.
Okay.
So my bail was like $300.
Okay.
So mom went to the police station and bailed me out. So boom, I come in. But the idea is that when I first went, so it's a big prison. So before you walk into prison, you already they strip you butt naked. They take you to squat, open your ass cheek, open it up, open your tongue, lift for your tongue, open your mouth, make sure you ain't got no razor blade in your ass, no, you know what I'm saying, no drugs in your ass so you can sell it to other inmates. So they make sure they butt naked you and put it in the cell for the processing. That's the first process. Then you're going to sit in there. So you got crackheads that from the street that probably got a murder case they've been looking for 10, 15 years. So they're in the bullpen. So now they're going over that drugs addiction. So they're going over the withdrawal. So they're throwing up, they're vomiting, they're shitting in the toilet, they doo-doo is just spraying down the bathroom, they're laying on it.
Is that what withdrawals go through?
Yeah, they just start shit on the set. Their stomach, they got running stomach, everything. They're throwing up. They will just sit on the toilet, you sit. Because before they come get you, it take 24 hours. You know what I mean? So you're in the bullpen like 4x4. You stay in the bullpen. It's one toilet, no tissue, and you sit in there. So what they do, they use the
No tissue.
just like Michael Blackson's house. I tried to poop today. There's no tissue. Feel like I'm in a bullpen.
It's a successful prison, motherfucker.
Yeah, you know.
At least you have running water.
So you know what I mean? So it was crazy. So now after 3-4 hours, they'll probably bring you like a little white bread, put a cheese in it, throw it on in a little slide for you. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn. So I'm talking to one of the crack. I'm like, why you here? He's like, yo, man, I poked somebody up. You know what I mean? They've been looking for me like 10 years. They ain't get, you know what I'm saying? They just got me, you know? Fuck it, I'm going to do like 10 years and come home. But I'm like, oh, this is my second year. I'm like, what the fuck am I going through? Like, yo, like, what is this? 18
years old.
18 years of going through the process. So now, after that, they butt naked you. They give you a whole different clothes. They give you one towel. They give you a cosmetic, like a little short toothbrush like this with toothpicks. Give you like a bar soap. Then they give you like a milk. The little milk they get in school is like a little, it's 8 ounces of protein milk. Then they give you a sandwich in the pack with ham and cheese sandwich. They give you a blanket. They give you a pillow. They give you a jumpsuit, an orange jumpsuit. They take your boxer away from you. They give you a white boxer, like a little boxer that everybody wear. They did laundry to ship it out. You know what I mean? So they give you a cell. So in a cell, it's like 10 people in one cell. You know what I'm saying? It's a 3 bunk. So every 4 hours, every 3 hours, they count you like dogs. Because they make sure nobody gets stabbed, nobody get killed. So they got to keep counting people. So if you hear somebody have a situation in the prison and you hurt them, you got to go make sure you get their food, you feed them. Because you know what I mean? You hurt them. And they ain't want to go to the shoe. Mm-hmm. So I'm in there. So mom come get me. I'm like, thank God. Got to court. They lost my property. They lost my ID, my bank card. They lost everything. My check. Lost everything. So the judge, the cops in the court, and the white boy in the courtroom. So the judge told the cop, you know what I mean? Like, yo, the public defender came to me like, yo, you could get probation for that. I said, man, listen, I don't smoke weed. I don't sell drugs. I'm an athlete. I just came to this country. I've been here 2 years. You know what I'm saying? You call my job. They will tell you I work. I'm not copping out to nothing. I'm going to trial and tell the judge what it is. I don't got money for lawyer, but I'm taking it to trial. So when I went to trial, the judge asked the cop, like, yo, where's the evidence? He said, Your Honor, you know, I got it at the lab. You know what I mean? The lady said, no, ain't got no damn lab. Just save a couple of weeks. Wow. You know what I mean? So they get my bail money back, but they ain't have my property. So when I came home, my job thought I quit. So they hired somebody to replace me.
Oh, shit.
You understand what I'm saying? Then
How long was this?
It was 2013.
No. Meaning how long this whole process? From the time you got locked up, how many days? How long?
So I've been at 3. Mom come visit me. It was on a weekend. She picked me on Fridays. So 3 days later, I went to school. So I missed like 5 days. Okay. You know what I mean? So when I go back to work, they already, you know what I mean? So now I went back to school. I had to get detention, all that. So the idea is that, so after that, I couldn't get a job because my paperwork is gone. So that's what motivated me and say, you know what, fuck it. I'm trying to be a great guy. I'm trying to do good. Now you're already fucking with me, like, you know what I'm saying? Now you're come from me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm moving everything. Guns, drugs, pills, bang, whatever it is, you'll come from me. You know what I'm saying? So my mentality, like, yo, fuck, like, I'm mad now. Like, I can't get a job.
You wasn't doing nothing, and they trying to accuse you of doing something. So now,
so you know what I'm saying? And that really pissed me off to the point, like, yo, as a black man in the neighborhood, like, I'm trying to make like, I don't want to do it because I got to come home to my brother and sister. I want to be a good influencer. My mom already going through it. Ain't no father. I'm the oldest. So I'm trying to do right. I'm in the baddest neighborhood trying to do right. So I'm like, yo, fuck it. So I just left the house, went on the street with my homeboys there. We started robbing people, whatever we could get. I don't care. Whatever it is, we flip it, start selling weed, start doing this, you know what I mean? And
wow.
You know what I mean? And after that, I caught a big break. 2006, I got locked up by the feds. You know what I mean? When the feds came, my homeboy was at the house.
Liberian kid.
The man give me up. Oh, the man give me up, man. My man, the feds.
Liberian snitch, boy. You know, African.
But you understand?
Africans ain't doing no time.
Yo,
I'm snitching on you too, motherfucker. We get caught up.
You know?
Damn. So your old man snitched on you.
Yeah, but so we was like, out of that, we was making at least 50, 60,000, 100,000 a month. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Like, yeah. So whatever it is.
Wow, that's good money.
Because you know, where I'm in fitness right now, you see, everywhere I travel, I have a team. In the street, I have a team. So whatever it is, like whatever everybody have something to do to bring to the team. We got somebody who sell drugs, we got somebody who sell weed, we got somebody who sell pills, and we got somebody who scam people who do bank fraud and go and get that money. Mm-hmm. So whoever popping at that time, we messing with you. Then we got people that out of state that bring guns. We buy the gun for like $300, we sell it for $5. You know what I mean? We just surviving as a hustler. We not on a block.
That's a good.
You know what I'm saying?
$100,000 a month. Y'all was Scarface, motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Scarface. You're the Liberian Scarface.
Yeah, so money coming from everywhere, so it's always money. We had so much money. I was only in America for 5 years. I had so much money.
Wow.
Even when the feds came to guide me, they're like, yo, what do you do? I'm like, yo, I don't sleep. That's why my name is No Days Off. That's why NDO CHAMP.
Oh, that's what it means?
Yeah, NDO stands for No Days Off. So even in the street, I never take days off.
No days off.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
This guy's a very smart Liberian, Mike.
So, you know what I mean? So that street mentality, I just bring it into the fitness world. You know what I mean?
So so you get caught up. Your Liberian brother.
Oh, yeah.
He's snitching. This is probably how the Liberian snitch on you. Hey, officer.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
you see that boy right there with the muscles?
Oh, man.
That man did it, oh.
That man
did it all.
The man read it. Who did it? The man read it with the muscle. The man with the extra chest on his chest. But that man read it.
But you know the man at anxious. Everything that glitter is not gold. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Treat people calling it to what they produce. You feel me? Like this kid was huge. You know what I mean? Like 220. Like we in the street, we get in a fight. He jump out. Like I remember one time we in the street, somebody chasing me to kill me. Because he knows somebody I know and somebody did something to him. So since I know him, he chased me to shoot me. My car ran out of gas. So my picking with me,
his car runs out of gas all the time. He's got a Rolls Royce. Yeah. He forgets to put gas.
So we jump out of the car, I jump out. Picking soon the man parked, I opened the door, snuffing, took the gun out. So my picking, I snitched him and got
it. What's when you got shot?
No, I got shot when I came home.
Oh.
You know what I mean? All the shit I did in the street, I never got shot. So now we at the house, right? 4 a.m., the marshal kick in the door. Boom!
Ooh.
So now my thing is that we just move on the block. So Spanish kids around, they get money too. So they see me driving all these Benz, Porsches. Like, yo, you know what I mean? That kid got money. So one day, my thing is like, yo, one day they're going to come get me. So when they come, I'm going to stay ready. So when I hear the kick in the door, my son was 9 months older. So my son jumped off the bed, bust his head. Boom, 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 you know what I mean? So both of my boys in the crib. So I grabbed the strap and like, oh shit, it by that time. Because I know they're going to come. Because they're like, yo, they don't know who I am. So when I look through the window, I see U.S. Marshal. Ooh. So I'm like, oh shit. So I stash everything quick. So they kick in the door, boom, 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 hitting both doors. So they finally the guy in. They opened the door, put me on the ground. So because I had so many names I was using in the street. Damn. So, you know what I mean? I had like 5 different licenses. So they don't know like yo. So every time they pull me over, they will just pull me over to see what name I'm using. They won't do nothing. They will just pull me over, but I already know they're the feds. You know what I mean? Like yo, driver license registration. I will give it to them. Like, all right, go ahead, sir. Sorry. I'm like, I got this food. So they already know. So all the names I ever give them, they caught it.
Damn.
So when they kick in the door, so they put a cuff on my Pekin. So they put
Like
cuff.
they got a snitch on you.
So yeah, so they put cuff on my Pekin. So my Pekin on the cuff now. So my chamo come now. My chamo.
What the fuck is chamo?
Yeah, what's chamo?
Yeah, my shorty now. My girl.
Oh my God, I forgot that terminology.
A shorty?
My chamo. I forgot chamo is my girl.
So I got this Nigerian chamo, the light-skinned Nigerian chamo living with me for
light-skinned Nigerian girlfriend or whatever chick he was banging at that time.
Cynthia was with me in the crib. So now the cop
Cynthia, your nickname is Chamo, okay?
Chamo.
Nigerian Chamo.
Yeah.
Hi, Cynthia.
Yeah, it was so boy, the chamo was so fast. So you know what I mean. I just bought the reader. Reader is like when I drink and sell it. You know what I mean. Reader is like you swipe your credit card, all the information transfer that you could create fake card and put it on it. So I just bought it for 10 grand for my Pekin, one of my Pekin. So I thought the Pekin told that I had it, but I have it on the dresser. So that thing alone it costs like 5 years in prison. So the chamo put it right in her panty and hide it. So she pour a rose on and pick up my Pekin was crying. So but the cop they never came with female cops, so they never searched her. So my Pekin, so when they put a cuff on my Pekin said, "Oh, my man, the cuff too tight. It's 10 tight, eh? Because the Pekin 10 big."
So he's saying that the cuff is too tight for the Liberian. For those who don't understand Liberian English. So they handcuff his Liberian snitching buddy. And the nigga said, "Hey, these cuffs are too tight." Go ahead.
So the cuff too tight, my man. So I look at the Pekin, I get in the Pekin icon, I say, "My man, whatever you do, my man, you rely, but we'll get out of here. I got Molly." You know what I mean?
You got Molly me, he has money. Don't worry, we'll get out of this.
I got, you know what I mean? We're gonna get
I'm
a
his
good
interpreter.
lawyer. Yeah, we're gonna get a good lawyer. Don't worry, my man. My man, the team too tight, my man. The man tight, the team tight. My man, let the man loosen the team small now. So now the cop said, "Oh yeah." Also the cop looking through the crib and said, "Oh shit, we got something. Oh, everybody in this crib getting 30 years. Oh, man.
Pekin, that's the Liberian guy, his buddy there. He started crying when the cops like everybody's getting 30 years. People we panic so much. Like don't never panic.
My man, the man start crying. "Oh God, my man, I can't do 20. I can't do it. My mom will kill me." So he tell the cop, he said, "Yo, copy, listen, can you talk to you tomorrow?" So the cop said, "What's up? What you got for me?" He said, "Listen, go onto the refrigerator, right? It's a car key, right? Because I always had a Lexus, a 430 Lex. I never drove. I only bought it off a dice game. So I always leave a couple of dirt in there, you know what I mean? Little stuff. That's just the G-Rod, you know what I mean? But I always clean it up. He didn't know I clean it up. He thought I still had something in it because he driving some time to go look for a little shorty and thing like that. I tell the cop, he said, "Listen, take the key. Go around the corner because I'm on Fulton Avenue. Go straight, make a right, and hit the remote control. It will say tweet, tweet." The remote control will say tweet, tweet. So it say tweet, tweet. That the man car there. You pop the truck. Anything one know it in there.
Right there, while you guys are being cuffed. Not in the courthouse.
My chamo, the chamo right there. The chamo said,
What?
The chamo like,
This dumb nigga.
but man, so now I say, damn. So the Pekin went cop went in there. So now
Pekin mean that's the guy.
my boy, yeah. So my Pekin
Don't worry,
went,
I got you.
yeah, my Pekin went in
Thanks,
there.
Michael Blackson.
Yeah, my Pekin went in there. So the cop went in there. So I just ran into a connect. Lord, I have money. So I just ran into my Pekin and my Pekin and make counterfeit, but the chick correct. The chick could pass through an ink pen to a marker, everything the chick correct. Pekin I said, "My man, there's a new wave coming up soon. You know what I mean? Just try it. You go take it to the strip club, to the mall, you bust it down, you good." I said, "My man, I don't need that. Why should I risk my life to go get somebody $100 fake bill if I got money?" You know what I'm saying? I make money. So I'm like, all right, fuck it, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't want, you know what I mean? We're all for the street, so everything goes, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm the person who go to the club, right, and see somebody gain money. Like, for example, I see Mike looking fresh, and I go to the club, I tell somebody, "You're saying a bottle." I don't care if it's my last money. I will buy the biggest bottle in there because I know that's a connect.
I got you.
You understand what I'm saying? That's how I get my connect, you know what I mean? So now he come out
showing
like,
respect.
by showing respect to somebody who get fly. So I would go to the club, get fly, invest in clothes, jewelry, everything, go to the club and spend money on this guy. He come to me like, "Yo, what's good, bro? I like your hustle, man. I appreciate a drink." I'm like, you're a big fat. Like, where you from? Like, LIB. Like, oh, shit, yeah. Boom, what you doing? All right, boom, I did it. What you, like, all right, boom, all right, so, all right, we're going to make this happen. So now I just got a couple of bags from that. Even if I don't do it, but I always have people in the project that I do what he do. You know what I'm saying? So even if you move bricks or weed or whatever, I'm getting a top. If I get it for 25, I'm getting it for 35. I'm going to set it to the hood for 35 as long as it's good. And I take $1,000 and keep it moving. So I got like 10 people I'm making bread out of. So I got money. So when they come to me with a canteen, you know what I mean? We call it canteen. Like, yo, my man, I said, all right, give it to me. Give me 10,000 I worth. I give you 2,000. If it's great, fuck it. So that's what the picking left in the car.
Wow.
But I told the picking to move it out of the car because I'm not interested. But
how many pounds?
No, it's not a pound. It's 10 grand.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Or
cash.
Canteen,
Cash.
yeah. Called it counterfeit. Yeah, canteen.
Oh, counterfeit.
Yeah.
Oh, counterfeit.
So they had that.
Usher money.
Usher money.
Usher money. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, so they had that in the Lex.
With real president's face on it.
Oh.
Yeah, so but it was clean. Like you would never, it was clean. So when they went in the car, they found a couple of shit. They're like, oh, boom, boom, but all them shit worth like three years.
Counterfeit money.
Yeah, counterfeit money, little shit. But the main thing I'm worried about was Shorty put in her drawers and my guns, my other stuff that I stashed. They never found it. So I think they found it. So they took me in. The cop came in and said, listen, everybody going to jail. I told the cop, I said, listen, you know what I mean? Enough is enough. I'm tired of running. I'm tired of driving 3-4 blocks, jumping off the highway, coming off another highway just to get home. I'm tired of the life I'm living. I want to go sleep. I want to go lay down. You feel me?
Yeah,
I
put
feel
me
like,
in jail.
yeah, put me in jail. You know what I'm saying? Take me. Like, whatever years you give me, I just want to do it. Like, let everybody in the house go. Whatever you find, this house is me. You know what I'm saying? Take the cough off my boy. Let them go. Just take me. I take responsibility for my action.
Yeah, that's a real nigga.
You know what I'm saying? So the cop let him go. You know what I'm
What?
saying? Yeah, they let him go. They let it go. So I went, they processed me. They took me in. The marshal took me in. They took me to Passaic County. So Passaic County is one of the worst prison ever. So we connected. It's a state prison connected with the feds. So the feds had a partnership with Passaic County. So we in the basement. So whatever you in there for, you in there, you murder somebody, you kill somebody, you're a kingpin, you in one cell. So it's 38 people in one cell.
No.
Bro, cops don't even go in there. So
it's like fights. Oh,
nah, bro, you gotta sleep with newspaper tied around your stomach.
Whoa.
You can't just sleep regular.
Why is the newspaper tied around your stomach?
They stab
Like,
you,
like
motherfucker.
newspaper, like magazine, you gotta put the magazine around your stomach, tie it up, wrap it up to sleep up. You never know what somebody going through to stab you to get up. You know what I mean? To get points off to be like, oh yeah, I stabbed 3 people. I'm the big homie for this. You feel me? So when they put me in there, and I'm like, I need to change my mindset. Like, is this a different war now? I'm not crip. I'm not banging. I'm not into no gang. I got Libera tied on my chest, on my back. It was a point that another Liberian from Philly or anywhere else would do something to somebody, and they see me in prison. They try to, you know what I mean, try to stab me because they thinking, you know what I mean, yo, you're all Liberian. Like, yo, my man. Yo, hey, man, just grab the knife, my man. Just try to stab me in the shower. I'm like, yo, bro, what's wrong with you? Like, slam me. Yo, man, LIB, man, did this to me. Like, yo, I see it on your chest. Like, so, just for that, I was a target because my picking at prison. You know what I mean? I'm in that prison. So they had to take her out of that prison, and we went to MDC. I did the rest of my time in 4 days.
Well, so how much time you did?
So the whole thing, I did 3 years.
Okay.
So I did 3 years. So the shorty had a joint. They never cashed enough in the crib. The only thing they cashed, they picking at, so the conspiracy of bank fraud, little shit like that. And I ain't even do.
Money.
Yeah, I ain't even. Like, I'm like, all right, that's it. I been do the 3 real quick. You know what I mean? But so now when I took the 3, you know what I mean, and they wanted to give me 10 because they said I was a leader of the organization of Liberia gang.
Oh my God. That's some
yeah.
shit to you. You like, damn, I didn't know I was that important.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was like Liberian.
Yeah, like Liberia. Oh,
I just make Usher money.
I just make money. You know what I mean? I just do me. But the idea is that it was so many influencers. Like everywhere I go, there's a lot of Liberian with me. And the beginning, like, you know what I'm saying? When I spark, they spark. You feel me? So I had that influence, like even when they in the fitness world, the same way with the street world, my energy was so crazy. So even the feds watching it, they see how I move. Like, yo, the man, we need to get the man out of this country. Like,
So they try to deport you.
Yeah. So after I done my federal time, they came to me and said, yo, my man, we can't have you in this country.
Damn.
So I'm like, what? I said, like,
I am what's the word I'm looking for? A refugee. You were at that time because
like at that time I had a green card. My grandfather was already here, so he sent for us.
Yeah, but the thing about it,
Liberia,
Liberia, since it was a civil war,
yeah,
all Liberian citizens were allowed to stay in America on a refugee status.
You can't do that.
But you can't commit a crime, correct?
Commit a crime,
you lose that.
You lose that status.
Yeah. So how did that work out? Are you here legally right now, motherfucker? Should I be calling immigration?
Did you use another name now?
Nah, they use a champ now.
So are you fighting this case? Like what's going on?
I've been fighting for 10 years.
This whole deportation stuff.
Yeah. So when I went, the judge told me like, you know what, we wish we could help you. I said, yo, man, I got kids here. My son was born in prison. Like my son was born in prison. Like I don't want him to repeat what I'm doing. Like look at my rep in jail. Yeah. How many people's life have I changed?
You like your son needs you out here.
Yeah. So I had to. And the crazy part, bro, like what motivated me so much when I was in prison, going through it. One of my baby mom wrote me and tell me like, yo, your son out here, another man taking your son to school.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Like
with
your son,
we can't have that.
Like another man, your son about to call another man dad. Your son missed his first day of school. You wasn't here. Your first day of learning how to walk. First day of learning how to ride a bike. You know what I'm saying? So that right there was tearing me apart. I'm like, yo, what can I do when I come home to make my son proud of me? Like, yo, I'm not just from the street, a man who people think I am. Like, you know what I mean? I do certain things in the street because my friends protecting them. Not because I want to hurt people, I want to do this. But if I'm running with Mike right now saying happen, I'm going to say, Mike, fall back. I got it. That's the type of person I was. You know what I mean? But so now all the blame is on me, you know what I mean? So they telling, so when I went to the immigration judge, she said, man, sir, we're sorry, but you got to go. So my kids crying, my mom crying. I told my mom, pack my bag, just send me my stuff back home. I'm going to make it. Put me anywhere on God planet. I will make it.
And what happened?
So we did, and I had to go see the librarian commission. So he came to see us while we're in jail. So when he came to see me, and he asked me, like, yo, in front of the white woman, the immigration woman asked me, said, yo, why you here? Because you got an interview before you send you home. I said, why you here? I said, my man, the reason why I'm in this situation right now, because America messed me up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They falsely accused me for something I ain't do. Made me sit in jail, lost all my paperwork. I can't get a job. You know what I'm saying? I got a son 9 months old. What am I supposed to do as a black man? You feel me? Where am I supposed to get money from? You feel me? I work. Check my history. I work. You know what I mean? I had to buy my son a Pampers. I had to put food on the table for my family.
Oh, how long ago was this?
This is 2006.
It's a long time.
2006.
Yeah, when I got in. I came home 2010, September 21st, and since then I ain't went back.
Wow.
Yeah, so when I came home, I went back, but it was for a good reason.
So you changed, when did you change? 2006 till now?
Yeah, 2006,
Wow.
I changed when I was in there, and when I came out, they would try to deport me, but they didn't have my passport, so the flight probably delayed, and they let me out. So they let me out, they're like, yo, you got to help us now. Because immigration have a rules, right? After 6 to 3 months, if they can't find your passport, they got to let you out. But you got to come out and help them find it.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to help myself get deported.
So it's a 50-50 chance every time you go check in with them that you don't have it, they could just grab you. They could get tired with you and be like, you know what? You ain't helping us. You broke the contract. So for 10 years, every month or 2 months, I got to go sit in for these people. I remember 1 month I took my son with me.
This could happen anytime.
It could happen anytime. So one time I took my son with me, and that was the day that they had a flight available, like one seat left. But I had my son with me, so they called me in the back and said, yo, Mr. Wilmot, come in the back. So I got my son with me, so I'm in the back. They're like, why you bring your son with you?
So I got no one to watch
I
it.
said, nobody to watch it. I said, yo, I'm like, yo, I ain't got his mom working overtime, you know what I mean? I ain't got nobody to watch him. My son all with me. I'm about to take him to the gym. I'm about to go train. He said, listen, the next visitation date is in 2 weeks. Don't come with your son. You know, you get a lawyer, oh, don't come with your son. Because this should be your last day. Go say hi to your family. Enough is enough. It's been almost 5 years. We've been telling you to bring your paperwork, but we have a flight that leaving in 2 weeks. So now I'm like, damn. So I'm like, damn, I grab my son. I'm like, damn, if you can help me.
Okay.
So now I had to find a lawyer. So I was looking for one of the best lawyers in New York City. He wanted $30,000.
Damn,
But
Liberian dollars or U.S. dollars? Fuck.
He never lost a case. You know what I mean?
He's like the guy from Devil's Advocate. Never lost a case, right?
Yeah, so he never somebody
Like Johnny Cochran, never lost a case.
Yeah, one of my clients, I was training at that time. He a millionaire. He had
Jacobian Myers never lost a case.
Yeah, he lost a few times.
He's like a beast, but he in New York. So I went to him. So I'm scratching money for everybody credit me for the credit card. So that 2 weeks was one of the hell of a week of my life. So when I went to him, I sat with him. I said, bro, how much you want? He said, you got my 15,000 right now? I said, yeah, I got 15,000. Sweat up their credit card right now. My wife credit card, my chamo credit card, you know what I mean? My wife, my mom credit card. It's everybody credit card. You're sweating, you know what I mean? So he looked at me and said, man, yo, the guy that told me that you was coming, you know what I mean? He said, you're a good dude, man. You're like, yo, you his best friend. Like, you train him, you protect him, you make sure he good. And then just for that, I never see somebody praise another person like that.
Oh, darn it, Michael Blackson. I just dropped a fucking cup. I didn't know it was there.
Hey, don't worry.
Shit.
There's a towel under the sink, like some towels under the sink. Just
I thought it was a red cup.
Yeah, so, you know what I mean? He like, yo, you know what?
look on the. Is there towels under the sink, Mike? Yeah, those. Is that the only one? Yeah, just bring it. Just use that. I'm sorry. Let's go ahead. Keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you like, yo, I never had a friend say, you know what? You ain't need to pay me, man.
What?
Bro,
Whoa.
the guy looked at me and said, listen, I'm going to do this for you. Because when I need you as a friend, I just need a friend. You know what I mean? I ain't never had a friend. Like, somebody prayed. I'm like, for real? He said, yeah. Like, yo, I do everything. So he worked on my paperwork, and my kids got open. So when I finally hired him, so I have him on my team. I went to 2 weeks later. I went back to immigration. I'm like, yo, this is my lawyer. Whatever you need to do, call him. And the guy looked at it. He said, all right. So now my case open. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Wow, that's a good feeling.
It's a good
Woo!
feeling. It was very exciting, man. And I mean, after that, I'm like, you know what? God, give me another chance.
Yeah.
So I started training hard. I started
Wow.
going to the gym. I started helping the kids now, and I was getting bullied in school.
Wow.
So I opened a program called No Pain, No Gain. You know what I mean? Go hard or go home, like a youth program, teaching the kids how to box. You know what I'm saying? Teaching their strength and conditioning, motivating them, inspiring them. You know what I mean? And taking them to the park, training them every day for 5 years. I ain't go to the club, I ain't chill. That's what I was doing. Then I started getting ready.
Wow.
Yeah, I started doing bodybuilding. And I was working at a nightclub, and a fight broke out. And somebody started shooting, and the bullet penetrated my leg.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the bullet came in, it came here, then it came out. Yeah, the bullet came in and out. And I was like 3 weeks away from my show. Like one of the biggest competitions. So now I'm getting to the point where I could become a professional bodybuilder. Because when you become a professional bodybuilder, it's like $400,000 for a show. You know what I mean? I could train right now. I'm a professional. I could train right now for a year and go try out for a show for $400,000.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's a
Damn.
sport. Yeah.
You think it's too late for me and Michael Blackson to train?
No, it's never too late. Never
Mike.
too late.
Yeah, well, we're gonna be featherweights, motherfucker.
Yeah, so I got shot 3 weeks before the show, and I'm like, damn.
Oh God, it's like whenever one thing, man, it's like
Man.
the devil always working.
Yeah, bro. So my life was just moving from one pain to another pain to another. So now I'm like, yo, I'm finally find something that I could become professional in and feed the kids. So now, look at me, blood dripping down my legs. I'm in the hospital. The judge told me, like, yo, it's going to take you 6 weeks before you can start training back again. We got to open your legs and put a plate in it because the bullet penetrated your fibula bone. It shattered everything. So it's like your bone just hanging in your legs. I'm like, yo, I said, I got a show in 3 weeks. The judge like, yo, what you going? I said, I'm going back to the gym. So the gym I used to work at for 4 years or 3 years, I think, I went back to the white people. I'm like, yo, listen, man. The next day, I'm like, yo, I need a train, get ready for my show. They look at me and say, my man, we need doctor to know. You can't come in. I said, I've been promoting your gym my whole life, like 4 years. I bring you're making $100,000 a month, you know what I mean? Like straight every day. Promoting like free every day. People thought that was my gym. Because I used to be there every day.
Wow.
Every day. Promoting. Like on my you go on my Instagram from 2011 to 2014.
When did you get shot? When this happened?
2014, November 17th.
Okay. Never forget that date.
Yeah, 2014. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I came back and started training, and I did the show.
Wow.
Yeah, now I did the show. I came 5th out of 17 people.
Wow.
You know
So do you win anything for that? Do you get something for 5th place?
Now, 5th place is like the top 5. So everybody go home. So if you ain't make the top 5, you go home.
Okay.
So you got a trophy, but the idea is that at that time, I had over 100 students. Kids that motivated, people on my team that used to travel with me to the beach. And when I did that show, it was only my son at that show.
Oh, wow.
Like, I feel like at that point, everybody give up and say, all right, he shot.
Yeah.
We don't need him no more. You know what I mean?
Damn.
He fell off. He down on his last. He going to go back. Probably, you know what I mean? Go back to the street. Or we need to go do a GoFundMe or go on Instagram, Cash App us. Never that. You feel me? When I did that show, my son came with me. When I won, I looked at my son and told my son, I said, listen, I ain't do that. I was on stage bleeding. I had to put a duct tape to my bullet hole. Like, as a bodybuilder, every pose comes from your legs. Everything that you do, you flex from your legs. So when you flex before you go into any pose, you know what I'm saying? So you transition to every pose from bicep, you know what I'm saying? Shot chest, like side chest, all that thing. You got to build. It got everything. Your legs. You got to see the separation in your legs first before your upper body. So every time I do that, I get blood try to pull out of my legs. But I had a duct tape wrapped around my legs, but my legs were so weak because I just got shot in the left leg. So this was bigger than this. So every time I scream, I said like my bones start hurting. But my son would be in the audience and he recording, and I'm like, damn, I can't give up.
I can't.
Like, how am I supposed to look? And the judge keeps switching us. Like when somebody look close, y'all got a similar body. The judge keeps switching you. Like, you know, you got the same big back.
Yeah, I don't. So is that how those whole bodybuilding shows are?
Yeah, it's all about comparison. You know what I mean? The muscularity, how your muscle define, how you look.
Can the judges tell if somebody like on steroids or they just natural?
Yeah, they could tell.
How they could tell? Like they got smaller dicks? What happens?
Yeah, you got a girl wear Speedo.
They gonna probably tell by, you know what I mean, probably different similarity, you know what I mean? Like how the body, like, you know what I mean? People, some people that do say that they overdo it so their body probably just be water weight. Like they don't have that quality, firm muscle, you know what I mean?
And then dick shrink.
Yeah, they on that other extra shit.
That's why the judge be like, pull your pants down. Steroid, regular. Steroid, regular. You extra steroid. Get the fuck out of here. You are disqualified. Wow. So it's like, here you are trying to do the right thing, and it's always something in the way, man. It's always, you know. But now you're healthy.
Yeah, strong, better.
Strong, better.
I'm better. I came back stronger.
And how you making money now? I mean,
yeah, you
know. Are you a personal trainer? You trying to act? You doing that? What's
yeah, so we pursuing the acting thing. So I also shot 2017. I shot a documentary. It's on Amazon Prime called Grind. I won like about 10 different awards out of that.
For real? Is it about your life? What is it about?
Yeah. A little bit of documentary on my life.
Congratulations.
It was the #1 documentary on, you know what I mean, in Europe, in Australia, in South Africa, in Jersey, Paris, you know what I mean?
Nice, man.
All over the world.
I mean, you know, a lot of, so I mean, women flock to you, all that muscles.
Yeah.
I know, like, why you think women like men with muscles? Is any? No, I'm like, what is it? Is it? It feels safe? Is it? You can fuck them while you can pick them up and fuck them while you standing up.
Endurance, speed, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Strength, you know what I mean? They feel power, you know what I mean?
Do they pinch your nipples when you pinch their nipples the same time too? Like, right? Like.
No, because I don't understand, like, you know, women,
they like muscles.
you know, whenever, you know, I was a kid, you know, women seen a guy with muscle, oh, man, look at him, and my little skinny ass be jealous. I'm a hater, you know, when it comes to muscle.
Yeah.
So I mean, how you fighting the women off you? All that muscles, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Nah, it have to be a balance.
Are you single? You have a woman? You a father? I know you're a father.
You know what I mean? I have two beautiful daughters.
Nice,
I
man.
have 3 boys. One is 15. He go to St. Marco. He play basketball. I have a wife. You know what I'm saying?
And a chick on the side. Nothing.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Nah.
It's a family man. You know that's good.
It's motivational, man. It's like it's very healthy at the same time. It's motivated the other kids that from the street with me and be like, damn, Champ been through the situation. He been through the bottom. He been through jail. He went through that ups and downs. If he could make it through that after, you know what I mean, from the Civil War, from Brooklyn, from North, from prison, and coming home, and still be able to wake up every day and take your kids to school. Wake up every day. You know what I'm saying? To motivate other people around him. I don't have no excuses. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I could do the same. But you just got to stick to what you know and just, like, I always tell people, man, just plant your seed, water it every day, work on your craft each and every day, and keep going. And don't worry about what other people doing. Like me, I don't care what people do. You know what I'm saying? I came from the worst.
Yeah.
So you can't tell me nothing.
That's how I feel,
I
man.
always see money. You know what I mean? You can't tell me I spend money. I blow money.
Yeah.
So I'm doing this like what I'm doing right now. I'm in the best place of my life.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? I don't do it for the money, like the passion and the love. Like, I have another chance. I'm home. Right? If you sit in the cell 23 hours and you don't even know when you're going to get killed, when you get stabbed, when they're going to have a riot, when you're going to get deported, a flight waiting for you, never going to see your kids again, and you made it out of that situation, and you're going to stress about what people going to say? Are you, like, you really serious? Like, I just did another movie I did dropped April 16th, #1 in the UK. It called Strength Wars. The strongest kid in the world, everybody came together, and I was part of that. Somebody who was sitting in the cell. You know what I mean? I also have another movie with an Italian called Between Wars. That ain't come out. I have the clothing line coming out, the NDO Champ apparel coming out. I have a sneakers coming out. I got a socks. I got my own boxes coming out. I'm writing my book coming out soon. I'm writing my own movie that was gonna be coming out next year. So it's so many things we working on. You know what I mean? And I just shout out to all my whole team that been rocking with me through the storm, through the ups and downs. You know what I mean? NDO Mike, lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? My boy.
You're an inspiration to the world, NDO Champ.
Wolf, Hot,
You're a great man.
North, man. You know what I mean? The whole squad, man. And thanks to you know what I mean?
Yeah, how did you meet this mother sucker?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I had a picture that looks similar to Mike with a low haircut. And
I saw that.
So he's like, yo, my hair is at Rob.
I do.
Whoa, I remember that.
It on IG, right? And one of my students, you know what I mean? Like me, I used to go on IG and just post workout and keep it moving. I don't check nothing. I don't do nothing. I just go down and do what I have to do and keep it moving. I don't know who doing what, who is what. You know what I mean? So one of my students sent me, like, yo, Michael Blackson, you know what I mean?
Posted a picture.
Yeah,
Wow.
like, yo. So she's so excited. I'm like, oh snap, that's what's up, right? And at that time I had a manager and she knew Mike. So she's like, yo, let me call Mike. Mike in LA. So it was in LA and I came and Mike like so genuine, you know what I mean? Like it's heart, it's like pure, man, you know what I mean? Real love, no fake shit, you know what I mean?
I was there that day, Mr. Champ.
Yeah, you was
Yeah,
there.
it was Mike was driving.
Yeah, facts. So we came outside.
You know, I was like, who the fuck is this guy, Mike?
And we just came out with a skill like, that's
Yeah,
pop, you know what I mean, for Africa, you know what I mean?
And everything we did from there on just went total viral. So we're definitely gonna do something, man.
You
We're gonna do
guys
some
are
kind of movie.
over 100 million views minimum.
Definitely. Everything we
minimum.
did. Everything we did was a million views.
Yeah, it was
everything we
million,
did. Everything we did was
It's
a million.
very entertaining to the world. They love it.
Because the crazy part is that why I try to present with me and Mike is a lot of kids go through it. Their father and son, you know what I mean? A kid that grew up in Africa or in any part of the world, and their father is successful, and the father don't even know them, and they finally live in the same household. You know what I'm saying? They live in the same household, so it's like, what he like, what he don't like. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like raising a child all over, a grown man all over again. So that's the imagination when we come together in a skit. It's just so real. Like
I don't think it's a skit. I think it's real. Maybe this is your father. I think he is your father. The whole world
But you
thinks
know what
that
it
he's
is?
the
I think
father.
my followers just love to see me suffer. Like They love to see this muscle guy torture me. My followers just want to see me just go through hell.
But you know,
That's why he does so well. Yeah, they believe
yo,
he's my
everywhere
son.
I go, like, yo, where's your father? I'm like, yo. Hey, yo, where's your father?
Everybody asks me, where's your 250-pound son? I'm in Ghana, they ask me. It don't matter where I am, they ask about the 250-pound son, and they ask for Chinese best friend.
Yeah.
So we gotta go to Ghana eventually.
Oh, now we definitely, I'm going to event in Ghana December 25th.
Perfect. I'll meet you there.
Excuse me, sir.
We'll
that's
be there.
Christmas.
Yeah, this Christmas.
We'll be there. I'll be there.
Yeah, by the
Say
grace of
less.
God,
We'll be
everything
there.
worked out in court. Me and the mayor, the mayor of North Rise, we going to Ghana.
That's
and what I
nice.
want to do, I want to give back to Africa. 'Cause I ain't been there for
Michael Blackson has a great school he's
I'm
building
building a
right
school.
now.
He knows. He gonna.
Yeah.
We'll go there. We'll go see the school. I'll
You
be
can
there.
be the gym teacher.
Yeah, go down there. Hey, get up.
But the story. I mean, the whole point to all of this is, coming from another country and trying to make it in this country. There's things you have to go through. People understand.
Wow.
Our people back home, whether you're in Liberia, Nigeria, Ghana, Ivory Coast, or Senegal, they think we come to America. They think once you get a visa to come to America, they think life is easy. It's not. Look what he said. His mother had to make $7 an hour to take care of 5 people. My mother had to make $50 a week to take care of me and my 2 sisters. We came first before everybody else came 15 years later. It's not easy. When foreigners come to this country, we go through a lot, and then we also have to deal with the stuff we go through, we deal with on a daily basis. We just been in a different country. Going like how you went to school, how kids tease you by the way you talk. Luckily for him, he was born with muscles. I wasn't. I was born looking like a cute crackhead, okay? I was 80 pounds at my biggest part in high school. At my fat ass, I was probably like 90 pounds at my biggest. So, I got roasted, I got teased. Things we go through as foreigners, come to this country, and then we found a way.
Let's not forget racism, Michael.
We find a way to make something out of ourselves, man. Yeah. Congratulations. Keep looking up. I'm hoping immigration just give up, or next time we go to the fucking meeting, just keep taking a new kid every time. Oh, they're fans now.
You're a great man, Mr. Champ.
That's good.
Yeah, the fans, everybody in North, man. I get pulled off so many times by cops.
And they just it's love.
Like, yo, I didn't want a picture. I'm like, bro, you just pulled me off for a picture.
Oh yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah,
Mike got pulled over too.
I get pulled for a picture all the time.
Yeah, like yo, come out of the car, man.
And my license plate got my name on it, so they pulled me over. Like, okay, let's take a picture. Yeah. Oh, we'll be out there having a conversation. It's better than getting shot, motherfucker. So thank God for your fame that's keeping you alive and people loving you. That means you're doing some good things.
Yeah, man. Appreciate that, man.
Definitely, man.
You're an inspiration to the world, Mr. Champ.
For the podcast, man.
Thank you very much.
I watch your daily inspiration videos every day, and it makes me want to wake up early. One of these days I will.
Yeah. And that's what we tell them, like, yo, get up, get your ass up. Stop looking weak. Stop looking soft. Stop looking sloppy. Get up. Go out there. Blend it up. Work on your goddamn self, man. And it's your boy, NDO Champ, man. I'm here with Michael Blackson, Chinese best friend, man.
That's right. Man. And there's your IG is NDO Champ for those who want to follow you.
Yeah, NDO Champ.
NDO Champ.
YouTube, NDO Champ, everywhere.
That's right. Keep your head up, motherfuckers. Don't give up. Don't let prison fuck up your life. You can get out of jail and still become something. Yeah. Be focused and do the right thing.
Hey, Mike, one question. The whole world thinks that's your son. When are you going to train to be like him? Were you trying?
Nigga, it's too late, okay?
It's not too late.
No, yeah, motherfucker. If I cannot... Listen, my bones are weak. I would tear a ligament, break a fibula, or break a butt cheek. I'm not fucking with this nigga. I'm not doing nothing.
No?
I'm good. I get pussy, and that's all that matters. Thank you for joining us. See you on the next episode of MODASUCKA.
Blend it up, man.
You MODASUCKAs.